There comes a time, believe it or not, a moment in time when the woman who held everything, everything, and everybody together is no longer the woman you're meant to be. Sit with that for a moment. In my community, well-educated community, a euphemism or ebonics, everything, not everything, everything. When you held everything together, everybody, you just had 20 balls juggling at the same time, every day, all day, until you went to sleep, right? Sometimes, if you could sleep through the night, because you just had so much going on. Every night wasn't a peaceful night. There comes a moment, a season in time when that is no longer the woman you're meant to be. We're going to get into it after this. Welcome back to Purpose Over Paycheck with your host, Dr. Lisa. The midlife reinvention movement for women 50 and above, rising in faith, walking in freedom, living in flow, flourishing in every God designed season. Here is where we shift beliefs, we elevate purpose, and of course, we step boldly into our next chapter. What is this? This is purpose. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. This one was hard. This episode was hard for me to script out, to write, but it was also liberating at the same time. I know it's a dichotomy, but two things can be true at the same time and often are. So, welcome back to Purpose Over Paycheck. And this is episode 7 in the series. We're walking through Freedom to Flow, a faith filled journey after 50. Okay, so many of us, if you're like me, which you are, because if you're watching, I'm sure you fall into this category. Many of us were praised for being the strong one, the reliable one, the woman who made things work no matter the cost. Folks didn't even ask us what the cost was necessarily. No, actually, they didn't. No one asked what sacrifice, what investment, what was it going to take for us to meet the need and get the assignment done, whatever it was, personally or professionally. We had to share, ask for what it was worth, right? But the sacrifice behind the scenes, what it took to get done. Nobody asked. And that woman deserves honor. We celebrate her. We honor her because she is who got us where we are today, even able to embrace, enjoy, and walk into this midlife season um, the way that we are, right? This woman, she carried responsibility. She showed up. She endured seasons that required grit and sacrifice. We even have books on grit. In my women's executive leadership program, we had the author of the book Grit get do a session for us. Grit is our thing, honey. We get it done. We sacrifice what needs to be sacrificed. But midlife, the season that we are in now, often ask different questions. Try this on for size. What happens when strength no longer means holding it together? Imagine that. What happens when strength no longer means holding it all together? What happens when strength means letting ish go? Mhm. Letting the chips fall where they may. What if strength means having agency and no longer self abandoning and showing up for ourselves first? Honey, how about even putting ourselves on the list? Because for so long, years, decades, we weren't even on the list of things to care for and take care of and do for and check in on. Selah, to even check in on. Letting go of that woman, I know because it feels the same for me initially. Letting go of that woman who held everything together, who made those sacrifices, can often feel like a betrayal, as if easing up means erasing her contribution. But au contraire, but release is not rejection. Release is not an acknowledgement or a celebration, or a because it is a celebration. Release is celebrating who she was, how she showed up, the role that she played, and how she served. It's gratitude. Releasing is not rejection, it's gratitude paired with permission. I told you this was hard, but it was good. The woman who held it all together helped you, helped me, helped us to survive. The woman you're becoming is here to help you live, thrive, flourish. That's who is showing up for us in this season of our journey. Ooh, and we celebrate her. We welcome her. This season invites softness where there was once strain. Now, and not this soft life for me that I'm hearing people talk about. No, this how you gonna have a soft life at 20? Huh? How you gonna have a soft life at 30? Quite honestly, how are you going to have a soft life at 40? Where's the investment? Where's the grit, the sacrifice? Huh? Wh- Where's the wisdom, the time, the experience? The softness that I'm talking about is when you have gotten to the place, you've done the things, honey. You've done everything right. You've showed up, the career, the family. And now it's time to show up for you. Discernment where there was once urgency. Choice, choices. Ooh, it's nothing better than choices. Choice where there was once obligation. Letting go doesn't mean becoming careless. Okay, former CFO talking here. Doesn't mean becoming careless. Please hear me and hear me good. It means becoming intentional. And sometimes the bravest act of reinvention is allowing ourselves to be held by God, by rest, by truth, instead of holding everything together alone. I'm going to repeat that for the people in the back row. You might have been doing something. I understand. And you're listening to this video while you're doing the dishes, running your bath. I get it, but I'm going to run that back. And sometimes the bravest act of reinvention is allowing ourselves to be held by God, held by rest, held by truth instead of holding everything alone. And the truth of the matter is, for those in relationships, thinking, for those of us, for those women who are in relationship, being held by truth doesn't, in God and rest doesn't mean not being held by life partner, husband, spouse, or partner, purpose partner. Doesn't mean that. But it does allow us to be introspective and acknowledge the truth part is this individual holding us in God, in rest, in truth? Or are they still part of what wants us to strive, grit, and sacrifice? I'm going to leave that there. No, I'm not. Because in this season, what we don't do, what we don't do is allow people in our life, in our season, to continue to pull on us without making a deposit. That I will leave there. Let me invite you into this episode's reflection. In the comments, answer gently, 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 gently. What part of holding it all together are you ready to release? What part of holding it all together in this season are you ready to release? No justifications, no explanations. And if this resonates with you, subscribe. Subscribe, share. Sharing is caring because you're allowed to evolve beyond what you were praised for. This is good. I waited to do this episode until I got here in Bali because this to me felt like Bali energy. Oof, my God. Before we close, let me bless you. May you honor the woman who carried so much without forcing her to carry what no longer belongs to her. May your faith remind you you were never meant to do this alone. May your freedom include rest without guilt. May your flow feel supported, not strained. And may you remember, you don't have to hold everything together anymore. You are allowed to be held. Midlife is not a crisis. It's our invitation to reinvention. We are still here. We're still rising. And we're making this next chapter our best one yet. Faith, freedom, flow, flourishing. This here, this is 50 plus reinvented.